TV.
I am Moses Peter, and this is news at 9 p.m. on Som TV. Tonight, we are beaming the signal live from the city of Jalingo, Taraba State. Stay connected with us and follow the journey on Facebook at Som TV and YouTube at Som TV Live, as we bring the nation's pulse straight to your screen. Here are tonight's major headlines. U.S. delivers new military supplies to Nigeria to boost counter-terrorism operations as Nigeria and Turkey deepen cooperation on visa processing and business mobility. Taraba NDLE arrests 386 suspects, seizes over 2,000 kilograms of illicit drugs as U.S. Africa Command delegation reaffirms support for Nigeria's anti-drug campaign. Delta State Police foil planned kidnapped, recover firearms and ammunition. On international news, Iranian official reports 2,000 deaths amid nationwide protest over currency collapse in the midst of President Trump's imposition of 25% tariff on countries doing business with Iran. On business news, Lagos Poultry Association denies egg shortage, assures residents of ample supply, as the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission and the Nigeria Revenue Service are strengthening collaboration to improve federal revenue collection. On entertainment news, Portable arraigned in Ogun State over assault and theft, with bail being denied in the meantime. Sport news, Sunday Olise hails Super Eagles' historic AFCON 2025 performance. Now the news in full. The United States has delivered new military supplies to Nigeria to strengthen ongoing counter-terrorism operations, according to U.S. Africa Command. AFRICOM said the support reaffirms its security partnership with Nigeria, coming just weeks after U.S. forces carried out precision strikes against ISIS-affiliated targets in Sokoto at Nigeria's request. Nigeria's Ministry of Foreign Affairs said the cooperation involves intelligence sharing, strategic coordination, and efforts focused on protecting civilians and upholding national unity. Nigeria and Turkey have agreed to deepen cooperation on visa processing and business mobility following a meeting between Interior Minister Dr. Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo and Turkish Ambassador Mehmet Porol in Abuja. Both sides discussed streamlined visa approvals, improved facilitation for investors, and clearer consular procedures. Turkey reported faster processing for Nigerian business travelers while requesting inclusion in Nigeria's e-visa system. Both countries also addressed concerns over marriage certificate recognition and pledged continued diplomatic engagement. The Jigawa State Command of the NDLEA has seized 1.9 tons of illicit drugs valued at over 2.8 billion naira and secured 136 convictions in 2025. State Commandant Hassan K. Kabaju said 577 suspects were arrested with confiscated substances including cannabis, psychotropics, Exol 5, and rubber solution. The command also counseled 552 drug users, rehabilitated 59 others, and conducted over 39,000 WADA sensitization programs. Kabaju highlighted logistics shortages but praised officers' dedication and government support. The Taraba State Command of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, arrested a total of 386 suspects with seizure of 200,381.85 kilograms of illicit drugs in its 2025 operational performance. The state commandant of the agency, Javaso Taleyedi Kwalmal, stated this at a press briefing that reviews the command's activities in the preceding year. Some TV correspondents reports.
The Taraba State Commandant of National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Javisin Taleyedi Kwalma, said the command, in its routine stop and search operation at the NDLEA motorist checkpoint in Lankavri and the Jalingo main motor park, intercepted 2 male suspects traveling to Adamawa and Gombe State with 141 blocks of compressed cannabis sativa.
Preliminary investigation revealed that the illicit drug consignment originated from Dhaka town in Bali local government area of Taraba State. The suspects were immediately arrested and they are currently in custody undergoing detailed investigation. This interception successfully disrupted an attempt to traffic illicit drugs within and beyond Taraba State, thereby preventing their circulation and harmful impact on our communities.
Commander Javisin Kwalma said the 2025 operational scorecard set in the year under review, the NDLEA State Command arrested 386 suspects with seizure of 2,381.85 kilograms of illicit drugs. He said for 2026, the command is prioritizing intensified intelligence operations across the state.
We also successfully prosecuted and convicted 45 accused persons at the Federal High Court, Jalingo, resulting in various jail terms, while many cases are currently pending before the Federal High Court. During this period, we also conducted 139 war against drug abuse enlightenment programs across diverse target groups within the state, reaching a total of 50,256 participants. These achievements reflect the command's operational resilience, commitment to both supply and demand reduction, and effective collaboration with stakeholders.
The NDLEA Commandant appreciates the Governor, Dr. Abu Kefas, for the support that enabled the successes recorded. He, however, highlighted the challenges of the command that include operational vehicles, office accommodation, and lack of funds for surveillance.
Let me reiterate once again that Taraba State will not be a safe haven for drug traffickers, peddlers, or their sponsors. The NDLEA remains resolute in enforcing the law and protecting the future of our youth. I also appreciate His Excellency President Bola Ahmed.
Meanwhile, Taraba State Specialist Hospital in Jalingo is set for temporary closure for renovations. Patients are to be discharged within a week, while new or critical cases are referred to other facilities. Government assured uninterrupted emergency services and plans a comprehensive upgrade to enhance patient care and hospital facilities, reflecting the state's commitment to healthcare infrastructure development. Some TV correspondent Lilian Yakubu reports.
Discharge admitted patient within 1 week and refer new and critical cases to other hospitals ahead of its temporary closure for renovation. This follows a directive by the Taraba State government ordering the suspension of all hospital activities to allow for a comprehensive overhaul of the facility. According to a letter issued by the Taraba State Ministry of Health and dated January 8, 2026, the closure became necessary due to environmental and safety hazard posed by ongoing construction activities within the hospital premises. The directive, addressed to the Chief Medical Director, was approved by the Executive Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Agbukefas, who ordered that all operations be held temporarily to enable contractors carry out their work without hindrance and within the shortest possible time. Hospital source confirmed that management has been instructed to commence an orderly discharge of stable patients within 1 week, while those requiring further medical attention are to be referred to other public and private health facilities within and outside the state. The Ministry of Health also directed strict compliance with the closure order until the renovation work are completed. The letter was signed by the Honorable Commissioner for Health, Dr. Bondia Buma, who emphasized that the decision was taken in the best interest of patient safety and the effective execution of the renovation project. Although no specific date has been announced for the reopening of the hospital, the state government assured that medical service will resume immediately after the renovation is concluded. The Taraba State Specialist Hospital remains the state's foremost referral health facility, providing critical healthcare services to residents of Taraba State and neighboring states. Lilian Yakubu reporting for Some TV.
Concurrently, Governor Dr. Agbukefas emphasized peace and unity as essential for societal progress during the 2026 Armed Forces Remembrance Day service in Jalingo. He commended military sacrifices and urged citizens to coexist harmoniously across ethnic, social, and religious divides. Brigadier General Kingsley Uwa and Bishop Foreman Nedison reinforced the call, stressing that honoring fallen heroes requires collective effort and sustaining a peaceful environment, crucial for development in Taraba and nationwide. In related developments, Taraba State Governor Agbukefas on Monday flagged off the construction of the 12-kilometer Takum-Lisam Road, reaffirming his administration's commitment to people-centered development. Speaking at Lisam, he emphasized security, unity, and responsive governance, noting projects must directly impact citizens' lives. Commissioner for Works Mose Luka cited prior neglect of the Usa Takum Road, while contractor World Engineering of China assured quality delivery and corporate responsibility in host communities. Some TV correspondents complete the report.
Speaking at the flag-off ceremony, Governor Kefas described the project as part of carefully planned roadmap for rebuilding the state. He explained that his administration began with fostering unity among diverse people of Taraba, followed by strengthening security, and is now fully advancing into what he termed an era of infrastructural revolutions. According to the governor, his focus remains firmly on development despite criticism, stressing that the volume of work ahead requires determination and unwavering commitment. He expressed confidence that the ongoing project will collectively reposition Taraba State for growth and prosperity. The Takun-Lisan Road, when completed, is expected to significantly improve transportation, stimulate economic activities, and enhance social interaction among communities in the southern axis of the state. Residents say the road will ease the movement of farm produce, boost trade, and improve access to healthcare, education, and other essential services. Stakeholders at the event commended the state government for what they described as a purposeful and people-centered governance, noting that the project will have a lasting impact on livelihoods and regional development. The flag-off ceremony underscores the KEFAS administration's commitment to sustainable infrastructure as a foundation for peace, security, and inclusive growth across Taraba State. Reporting from Takun, this is Lilian Yakubu reporting for Sun TV.
Similarly, a senior delegation from the United States Africa Command has met with NDLE Chairman Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, retired, reaffirming stronger collaboration in Nigeria's anti-drug campaign. Led by Philip Esch of the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration, the team praised NDLE's leadership and international partnerships. They pledged continued support through equipment and training. Marwa expressed appreciation, noting the vital link between illicit drugs and terrorism, and requested additional technological and operational support to strengthen Nigeria's drug control efforts. The Miri Emirate Youth on Sunday, January 11, 2026, paid a courtesy visit to Honorable Danladi Baido, former member of the House of Representatives, at his residence in Jalingo, in a show of unity and renewed commitment to the KEFAS-led administration in Taraba State. The visit was aimed at strengthening loyalty to both Honorable Baido as a respected leader within the Emirate and to the Executive Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas, whose administration, they said, has prioritized youth development, security, and good governance.
Tradition ne a Taraba State ko kuma a ce akida wanda mu matasa da ku gaba daya wanda kuka nuna mana muke bi kowane gwamna a ƙasar nan an zaɓe shi sau biyu. Alal misali Dole Yame sau biyu aka zaɓe shi a ƙasar nan, kuma mun ga cin gaban aikinsa, mun ga kuma amfaninsa. Haka kuma shi Famasi Dan Baba mai rasuwa shi ma haka ya faru, kazalika mun ga abin da ya yi na farko, mun ga wanda ya ƙara na cin gaba na biyu. Haka shi kuma mai girma Darius Dixon shi ma haka Allah ya masa, saboda haka ba abin da zai sa mu ja da baya, ba mu da kebas na biyu sai mu ƙara samun abin da
ina so matasa su saurare ni, saboda sako ya fi tafiya a wurin ku shugabannin matasa. Abinda nake so ku tafi da shi gida shine, idan mutanen Zamfara za su samu zaman lafiyan da muke da shi a Taraba, ba wanda zai yi magana Zamfara. Muna zama a Taraba idon mu biyu, muna kwanciya. Shekara 3 da suka wuce, yawancin ku sun san wahalan da muka sha a maganar insecurity, amma Allah ya taimake mu. Shi wannan gwamna ya zo ya sa hankali akan insecurity, ko ina yanzu at the whole of North, idan ana kiran the state wanda za a iya kwatanta ta da zaman lafiya, Taraba yana cikin wannan.
Wannan ziyara da muka kawo mai gida tafiya ne kyakkyawa domin mu cewa mun haɗa karfi da karfe mun yantar da tafiyan matasa. Da farko muna son mu yi wa Allah godiya domin wannan zarafi da ya ba mu muka zo gaban shugabanmu don mu taya shi murna da kuma tuna masa cewa farin cikin mu ɗaya shine wannan ofis da Allah ya bashi a karkashin mulkin gwamna Abu Kefas ofis ne wanda zai taba harka na matasa musamman daga infrastructure zuwa human services. Muna fata zai rike amana kuma zai rike mu dukanmu amana ya rika mu gwamna Kefas, za mu bi shi sau da kafa daga yanzu har sai ya kuma ƙara shekara 4 da yardan Allah.
In a decisive operation, the Delta State Police Command thwarted a planned kidnapped in Upper Agbaho, recovery an FNC rifle, a pump action gun, and ammunition. Police spokesperson SP Bright Edafi stated that CP SAT operatives acted on intelligence, engaging the gang who fled with injuries. Commissioner of Police Aino Adeshola commended the officers and reiterated the command's commitment to denying criminals any safe haven within the state. Meanwhile, over 500 residents of Okpogbo Kingdom benefited from free medical services during a community outreach linked to the 8th Okpogbo Marathon. The initiative, supported by the Institute of Human Virology Nigeria, included screenings, consultations, and basic treatment. Project lead Henry Iyowuna Koki and Dr. Fabian Jaja emphasized the importance of bringing healthcare to the grassroots. Residents and local leaders described the outreach as timely, impactful, and essential for community health. Subsequently, the Rivers State government launched an investigation into alleged corruption at the College of Nursing Sciences, Port Harcourt, after reports of a cash for grade scheme. Health Commissioner Dr. Adaeze Ore confirmed that Governor Siminalayi Fubara's administration has zero tolerance for corruption. A panel led by Professor Chinzindu Aliko will audit exams, review procedures, and ensure security agencies collaborate while whistleblowers are assured protection. An acting HOD has been appointed. In the northeast, troops of Operation Hadinke killed 8 Boko Haram ISWAP terrorists and secured the surrender of 11 others along with their weapons. Military operations dismantled camps, destroyed logistics, and recovered arms, flags, and ammunition across Bula Algada, Yale, and Sojiro Kalyamla. 2 suspected collaborators were arrested in Gubbio local government area. Authorities reiterated their commitment to applying sustained pressure on insurgents to restore lasting peace in Borno and surrounding states. Moreover, the Kano State government announced plans to train and empower 50,000 youth in 2026 to foster self-reliance and economic growth. Governor Abba Yusuf disclosed the initiative while distributing empowerment packages to 2,260 graduates of 8 entrepreneurship institutes. The program aims to reduce poverty, curb youth restiveness, and build a skilled workforce capable of contributing to the state development, with youth empowerment remaining a central priority of the administration. Meanwhile, the Muslim Rights Concern condemned the Kebbi State government approval of 10 billion naira loan to sponsor an additional 1,300 Hajj pilgrims in 2026. Executive Director Professor Ishaq Akintola argued that the funds would be better spent on education, health care, roads, and job creation. He emphasized that Hajj is obligatory only for the financially capable and urged authorities to leave pilgrimage arrangements to Islamic organizations rather than divert public funds. Turning to Lagos, the Poultry Association of Nigeria Lagos chapter dismissed claims of egg scarcity, asserting abundant availability across the state. Chairman Mojib Iyiola explained that any perceived shortage results from traders lacking funds to restock, not a genuine deficit. Eggs have been sold at subsidized rates since December 31st, 2025, and he projected further price reductions during Easter if government intervention continues, assuring residents of continued affordable supply. Furthermore, Bauchi State announced plans to establish 10 community FM radio stations to enhance communication and bring governance closer to citizens. Governor Bala Mohammed approved the revival of the Bauchi Radio Corporation AM station, dormant for over 10 years, covering areas like Das, Bogoro, Shira, Giadi, Dampam, Wariji, Itaz, Gadao, Darazu, and Azari. The initiative seeks to disseminate government policies in local languages, promote civic awareness, and boost citizen engagement across the state. Meanwhile, the Kwara State University Teaching Hospital has been upgraded with modern radiology machines, restoring full diagnostic services. Chief Medical Director Dr. Bola Ahmed hailed the development as a major milestone, noting prior equipment limitations hindered effective diagnosis. The facility, staffed with trained personnel, will reduce patients' travel for investigations, shorten waiting times, and improve healthcare delivery, earning praise from residents and patients across the state. Similarly, the wife of Abia State Governor Priscilla Oti urged inmates at the Nigerian Correctional Facility Arochukwu to embrace positive transformation and avoid recidivism. During her visit, she assured them of state government support, highlighting rehabilitation programs, skill acquisition initiatives, and welfare interventions designed to facilitate reintegration. Represented by the Governor's SSE on Women Affairs, she stressed that correctional facilities should focus on preparing inmates for productive societal contributions. In Ekiti, a federal high court in Ado-Ekiti nullified the PDP governorship primary conducted on November 8, 2024, citing breaches of the party constitution and electoral acts, including failure to present authentic delegate lists. Justice Babs Kwewume directed the PDP and INEC to conduct a fresh primary, allowing all qualified aspirants to participate. Dr. Wale Oluyede's counsel indicated plans to appeal the decision, emphasizing ongoing legal challenges surrounding party primaries in the state. Anambra State approved 16.7 billion naira for infrastructure projects, including roads, electricity, and urban development to stimulate economic growth. Governor Charles Soludo's administration also began enforcing road setback standards for new dual carriageways. Contracts include the dualization of 33 Nsugbe Aguleri Road, installation of transformers, solar street lights, gully remediation, and urban regeneration projects in Nnewi and Nnobi, aiming to improve living conditions and promote strategic social and economic development across the state. The Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC, rejected claims by FCT Minister Nyesom Wike that parties nationwide are uniting under his leadership in a rainbow coalition to back President Bola Tinubu's 2027 re-election. IPAC spokesperson Egbeola Martins described the claim as misleading, emphasizing that no individual has authority to speak for registered parties. While some parties may voluntarily support Rivers Governor Siminalayi Fubara, IPAC clarified such decisions are independent and aimed solely at peace and stability. In national development news, Vice President Kashim Shettima encouraged public servants to uphold selflessness, discipline, and excellence, noting that lasting legacies are built through consistent, principled service. Speaking at Hadiza Bala Usman's 50th birthday colloquium in Abuja, he lauded her career as a model of dedication. Chief of Staff Femi Gbajabiamila also praised her reforms, while Balam Usman reaffirmed her commitment to national development and the renewed hope agenda. Moreover, the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET, launched an artificial intelligence research and integration team to enhance weather and climate forecasting. Director General Charles Anosike stated the team will develop AI strategies, integrate tools into operational systems, and complement traditional forecasting. The multidisciplinary team aims to improve forecast speed, accuracy, and accessibility while strengthening digital capacity for sectors including aviation, agriculture, and disaster management, modernizing meteorological services nationwide. Finally, the Nigerian Navy urged closer collaboration with NIMASA to strengthen hydrographic operations and wreck removal, ensuring safer navigation in Nigerian waters. Rear Admiral Abdullahi Mustafa highlighted the integration of NIMASA's C4I Center with the Navy's Falcon Eye system and commended the addition of NNS Lana and NNS Ochuzo vessels for maritime safety. NIMASA DG Dr. Dayo Mogbereola pledged ongoing joint efforts to support economic diversification through secure waters and a robust blue economy. We are now heading on a short commercial break. When we come back, the news continues. Stay tuned.
Every day begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together.
Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Supercash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door.
It's more than an app. It's your movement, your market, your money, your connection, all in one place. Supergo, one app for services endless. Download Supergo today. Live free, live fast, live smart.
No time to shop, no stress. With Supergo, your groceries comes to you. We partner with trusted vendors, verified stores, no delay, no excuses, just values. Supergo Supermarket, your market now in your hands. With Supergo, your ride is comfortable, easy, and convenient. Supergo is more than an app. It's a movement. Moving people, powering threats, delivering value.
Do you want to score 280 and above in JAMB? At Taraba Business School, we can make your dream come through. Register now for our JAMB and CBT training. Intensive JAMB and WACE coaching classes with experienced teachers is ongoing. You will also be trained on computer-based training, CBT. Visit Taraba Business School today. We are located opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can call the following numbers for inquiries: 080 602 69140, 070 634 28464, 080 606 60861. want to score 280 and above in JAMB? At Taraba Business School, we can make your dream come through. Register now for our JAMB and CBT training. Intensive JAMB and WACE coaching classes with experienced teachers is ongoing. You will also be trained on computer-based training, CBT. Visit Taraba Business School today. We are located opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. You can call the following numbers for inquiries: 080 602 69140, 070 634 28464, 080 606 60861. Do you want to score 200?
Welcome back. We are glad you're still there with us. Now, moving on to international news. An Iranian official on Tuesday reported that about 2,000 people, including security personnel, have died amid nationwide protests over the collapsing currency. The unrest, the most severe in 3 years, has seen authorities balance acknowledging economic grievances while cracking down on demonstrators. Officials blamed terrorists for the deaths, citing U.S. and Israeli involvement. Communications restrictions have limited reporting, though videos confirm violent clashes, including gunfire, burning vehicles, and confrontations between protesters and security forces. In the face of the foregoing, President Donald Trump has warned that any country conducting business with Iran will face a 25% tariff on trade with the U.S. Announcing the measure on Truth Social, Trump said it applies immediately, though no official documentation or legal framework was provided. China criticized the move as coercive, while Japan and South Korea are monitoring developments. The announcement comes amid Iran's largest anti-government protests in years, following economic hardship and rising international tensions. Moving on to business news, the Lagos State chapter of the Poultry Association of Nigeria, the Lagos State chapter of the Poultry Association of Nigeria has denied claims of an egg shortage, assuring residents of ample supply across the state. Chairman Mojid Iyola explained that any apparent scarcity is likely due to traders lacking funds to restock, not a true shortage. He noted that eggs have been sold at subsidized prices since December 31st, 2025, and projected further price reductions during Easter if government support continues. MultiChoice Nigeria has announced a leadership transition as CEO John Ugbe retires after nearly 15 years, handing over to Kemi Omotunsho from January 2026. Omotunsho brings over 20 years of experience across media and digital businesses in Nigeria and Sub-Saharan Africa, having held senior roles within MultiChoice Group. She will lead strategy, operation, and stakeholder engagement, aiming to deepen consumer relationships, champion local storytelling, and build a future-ready, sustainable organization. The Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission and the Nigeria Revenue Service are strengthening collaboration to enhance federal revenue collection. This follows a meeting between Chief Executive Officer Mrs. Orishemiwa and NRS Chairman Mr. Zach Adedeji at the agency's Abuja headquarters. The agency's planned closer coordination under the new tax laws effective January 1st, 2026, particularly in oil and gas revenue collection, aiming to meet government revenue targets and ensure national economic growth. On entertainment news, controversial singer Habib Okikiola, popularly known as Portable, was on Monday arraigned before the Federal High Court in Ota, Ogun State, on a 9-count charge bordering on assault, theft, bodily harm, and resisting arrest. The charges follow a New Year's Day incident at his Iyana Logbo bar, where he allegedly attacked his entrenched partner and several police officers. The court denied him bail and remanded him until January 19, while police investigate a viral video of his alleged assault in custody. Actor Eso Dike has opened up about the financial struggles he faced in his early stages of his acting career, revealing that it took him over 7 years to earn his first 1 million naira. Speaking in an interview with Chude Gideonwo, Dike said, "Before I got 1 million naira buck, it took some time, probably 7 or 8 years. A law graduate and barrister, he began acting in TV shows such as Tinsel and later gained prominence in The Smart Money Woman, Game On, and Rikodi, becoming a notable figure in Nollywood." On sport news, Super Eagles legend Sunday Oliseh has hailed Nigeria's national team, describing their Africa Cup of Nations 2025 performances as the best he has seen in 20 years. He praised the team's tactical dominance, relentless pressure, and midfield control by Frank Oyeka, Wilfred Ndidi, and Alex Iwobi, noting Iwobi runs the show like an orchestra. Oliseh emphasized that Nigeria's displays against Uganda, Mozambique, and Algeria reflect a historic level of cohesion and effectiveness as they prepare to face Morocco in the semi-finals. And that's where we draw the curtain on Some TV's 9 p.m. news. I am Moses Peter. Good evening and wishing you the very best.
Every day begins with a need to move with purpose, to shop without stress, to send without fear, to pay without delay. For every rider chasing time, for every home that needs restocking, for every voice that needs connection, for every dream that needs delivery. Now, one app brings it all together.
Supercab, move smart, ride safe, supermarket, groceries, gadgets, everything. Supercash, airtime, bills, transfers, done. Super logistics, fast, secure, right to your door.
It's more than an app. It's your movement, your market, your money, your connection.